Good morning, mentors. It's Adika Dow. It's a minute for your mental. I wanted to come in on this hot Wellness Wednesday as we're heading into the end of the year and we're experiencing different feelings of emotions, as most people do. Experience seasonal grief, seasonal depression, or seasonal anxiety. Being at the end of the year, you have family members that are scattered across the world, scattered across the United States. Traveling may be hard. You may have a disabled child, whether it be intellectually or developmentally or physically, that's hard to be able to do things, especially when you're a single parent, whether that be male or female. Much love and respect to the single fathers. There are many of them out there. So please stop saying there are no good men. Sweetheart, they're at home. They not where your trifling ass is at. So go in the house, light a candle, as they say. Long story short, pay attention to the tug of war. Right now, most seasonal issues are a tug of war. As games that we played when we were younger, like Red Rover, Red Light, Green Light. One game that we were big on learning was tug of war, where you have two people on opposite ends of the rope and things are just pulling. And whoever wins that middle line that crosses over more of the tug wins the war. This is what a lot of people are experiencing. You're doing a tug of war with your mental. You're doing a tug of war with your heart. You're doing a tug of war with your spirituality. As you notice that Israel and Palestine, they're in a huge tug of war, bombing Gaza, thousands of lives lost, children being harmed in such a horrific way that you can't even sleep at night. You can't even sleep at night. So pay attention to the tug of war that most and majority of us are going through right now. And do not allow yourself to succumb to this tug of war, whether it be a mental tug of war with your heart or a spirituality tug of war that you may be involved in a wrong soul tie relationship. You know, not everyone is a good soul tie and not everyone is your soulmate. So please pay attention to the tug of war that you may engage in when you're dealing with just different people. I've said this before. Issues of life flow from your heart, and your heart contains people. Don't allow these tug of wars to take over you. And pay attention to how you build relationships with people. Because when you're in the most positive mind state and you're in the most great mental mind state that is so unfathomable, untouched, and your frequency is so high, you're unbothered, it's harder for people to want to come into your realm. It's harder for people to want to come around you that have the negative spirit, that have a negative formality to them. It's hard for these people to attach themselves to you because you're not in a mental tug of war with different things that are going on with you, and you're not a tug of war with anyone else around you. So please be careful of how strong you are mentally, and it's not always a physical thing that people are succumbed to in a tug of war. So pay attention to what's going on right now. And if you played this game when you were younger, as me, I'm an 80s baby. I never really lost because I was physically strong. But as the older I got, I didn't protect myself with certain things, with my spirituality, certain things with my heart, dealing with people, and a lot of mental things that I went through that I didn't confront to allow myself to be mentally stronger. So pay attention to the tug of war that may be going on in your life. Pay attention to the tug of war that may be going on with people around you. And not every business is your business. Stay in your lane. Cynthia could dial. It's Wellness Wednesday. Y'all be safe, mentors.